Everyone, welcome back to English Classes Online. My name is Benjamin. In today's lesson, we are going to look at how to answer questions on literary terms. If you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe to the channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. Click on the bell icon as well, so that whenever a new video is uploaded on the channel, you will be notified instantly. Now let's dive into the lesson right away. We want to solve questions from Lagos State Basic Education Certificate Examination of 2018 in order to illustrate how to answer questions on literary terms. But first of all, what exactly are literary terms? You may be wondering, what exactly are literary terms? Literary terms are devices, words, or expressions associated with writing, study, or appreciation of literature. So that is exactly the focus of this lesson. Now, the instruction is as follows. From the options lettered A to D, choose the best option to fill the gap in each of the sentences below. Question number 54. The speech seems cheeky. You see this expression is put in quotes. And then the question is this: the above is an example of dash. A, discordance. B, consonance. C, assonance. And D, alliteration. Well, you need to understand what these various terms mean. By the way, the answer is C, assonance. You know, assonance is the repetition of internal vowel sounds in words. All right? The words may not end with the same sound, but the internal sounds, the internal vowel sounds are the same. The long E sound is what we have in speech, the same in seems, the same in cheeky, speech, seems, cheeky. So this repetition of the internal vowel sound is known as assonance. Consonance is what concerns the consonants, is the repetition of the consonant sounds. All right, while assonance is repetition of the vowel sound. Alliteration is also the repetition of the consonant sounds, but the difference between alliteration and consonance is basically that of, you know, it has to do with alliteration being the repetition of the initial consonant sound, all right, the initial. But consonance is just the repetition of consonant sounds, all right? You know. So question number 55. The teacher taught the teenagers tiptoe 10 times. This is an example of alliteration. Of course, we are talking of sound, so this we may not count D because this has a different sound in English language. But T is in, we find T in teacher, initial sound, in taught, in teenagers, in tiptoe, in 10, in times, all right? So that's alliteration. By the way, all the other ones already you are aware of that. Discordance has to do with disagreement. The other ones has to do with similarity or agreement in terms of sound, but discordance, when you talk of discordant notes, you know, that's difference, you know. Now, 57, 56 obviously is omitted from the past question compilation guide. All right, so we move on to number 57. The area where actors and actresses perform their actions is known as dash. A, platform. B, curtain. C, ring. D, stage. It is stage. You know, actors and actresses always stay on stage. They present, they perform on stage, all right? Then 58, dash are associated with prose. When you are talking of prose, like novels, short story, novella, and all that, they are, you know, it is chapters. When you write prose, you write in chapters. An essay is an example of prose, and you know, chapters are associated with prose. When you talk of scenes, you talk of drama or play. Verses refer to poetry or poems, and stanzas also refer to poems or poetry. All right, so that's the way it is. Let's go to the next one, and this is a subsection. This is a different instruction. Read the poem below and use it to answer the questions, the question 59 to 60. Okay, so let's go through the poem. I know many places, so obviously, you know, what is omitted here is N. I know many places of attraction with which nature blessed Yoruba land. When I tell them in my tale, go there and see. When I sing them in my song, dance them for me. Now, called from Teach Me Wisdom by Obain, page 28. So now question 59. The rhyme scheme of the above poem is dash. Now, I want to show you how to analyze a poem and identify the rhyme scheme. Okay. I know many places of attraction. You see, this word ends in shin, shin, shin. That's one particular rhyme. Attraction, shin. All right. So we call this A. Yoruba land is a different sound. It ends with a different sound. The other one ends in shin. This one ends in and. So we call this B. All right. Then C. All right. C ends in the word E. C. C. E. So we call this C. All right. Meanwhile, if after the first line, the second line is exactly, the same sound with the first line, we will call it A. All right. But now it's a different one, we call it B. Now this next line, line 3, if it contained a sound that is similar to line 2, we would have called it B. But it's a different sound, so we call it C. Then the last one ends in is me. It has the same sound with C. C, me. It ends in E. So in that case, we can call it C as well. So you can see that this is what it gives us, all right? So what we have here is A, B, C, C. That is the rhyme scheme. This is exactly how you analyze a poem and you arrive at the rhyme scheme. And that exactly shows us that the rhyme scheme is, D. All right. You look at A, B, B, no. B, A, B, C, D, no. C, A, B, A, C, no. D, A, B, C, C. Yes. So the right option, the correct option is D. Then let's look at question number 60. The above poem encourages dash. All right, you look at the poem, what is the subject matter? What exactly are the themes? What is the message here? I know many places of attraction, so take note of places of attraction. Because how you know what a poem encourages or what it teaches is by looking at its diction, the choice of words, all right? The words used. So I know many places of attraction. So he's talking about places of attraction. Now, if you are talking of places of attraction, what are you talking about? You know, places where people can go, you know, can go and see, places of interest. With which nature blessed Yoruba land? When I tell them in my play, when I tell them in my tale, go there and see, it's telling you to go there and see. That is tourism. When I sing them in my song, dance them for me, that is entertainment. All right. So when you go to a place, when you visit places of interest, you are involved in tourism. You are going to tourist attractions. All right. This poem is about tourist attractions, places of interest. So, you know, the above poem encourages A, corruption, no. B, tribalism, no. C, tourism, yes. D, patriotism, somehow. But the dominant theme, or what we call the thematic preoccupation, is tourism. All right. So this is exactly where we are going to draw the curtain in today's lesson. I hope you learned the various literary terms that, you know, we are discussed in this video. I hope, and I want to say a big thank you to all of you out there for being part of today's episode. I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson. Bye-bye for now, and remain blessed.